Welcome to Big Grandma's Adventure. Today is day 25 of our Alaska road trip. We are in beautiful Hyder, Alaska, just across the border from Stewart, British Columbia. Got a nice spot here by the Salmon River. And today we're going to head upriver to find the source at the Salmon Glacier. Possibly see some old mines along the way and find the site where they built the movie The Thing. Excited? Yeah. Ready? Yeah. All right. Let's start the day. Just stopped at the Fish Creek Wildlife Viewing Area, which is part of the Tongass National Forest. It's a cool little platform boardwalk that they built for viewing bears when the salmon are spawning. It's a little too early in the season, so there are no fish and no bears yet, but there was what I believe is a wood duck, some sort of duck that was swimming around, diving under the water regularly. It was pretty neat. So stayed and photographed that for a little bit, got some cool pictures. But now we're ready to head up to the glacier. Let's hit the road. made it as far as I think we're going to try and go, but at least we got up here to see the glacier. So here's Big Ramatha. And you can see the road still kind of snowed in here. Now, it might be passable, but it is pretty sloped in a few spots. I would not want to slip and fall down there. Because that's a long way down, but we can see the Salmon Glacier, and it's awesome.
Big Grandma around. That snow back there definitely was not passable. It looked like it might be up close to the edge here, but I walked down and there's at least a 8-foot tall slope of snow with water running underneath it around the bend over there. There's no way we'd be getting past that. So unfortunately, it means that we're not going to get to the filming site of the thing. Coordinates that I had for it that I put in the GPS show it about 3 miles down the road. And I didn't even feel like I could safely walk over that big slope of snow over there. So it's a very steep drop off down there. I flew the drone over there and I had it more than 1,000 feet below us. And it still could have gone down further. So it is a very, very long way down there. But this glacier is awesome. What do you guys think?
It's cool. That's very pretty cool. I didn't realize that it came up one side and then it went around the mountain and up the other side.
Yeah. Comes down in a room. It actually kind of forks. A little bit of it goes off behind us. And then the toe where we stopped earlier, down in front of us now. And then up through the mountains over there into the ice field. I think it's this glacier is off the Juneau ice field, I believe. I'll have to double check that. It is connected to a larger ice field up there, and there actually is another glacier that could be seen further down if we were able to make it further, but we can't. It looks like they stopped clearing up at this point. There is a snow machine, tracked plow in front of us over here.
With a tarp.
Yeah, with a tarp on it. There's, I think, supposed to be not too much further up that way, a viewing point with some benches or picnic tables and outhouses, which we were hoping for. We couldn't quite make it to. So now we get to go back down this very rough road back. This is an old mining road. The Grand Duc mine is a little bit back that way. Don't believe that's in operation anymore. We did drive through some active mining operations belonging to the Premier mine. So they mine gold and silver up here. The other thing that's a little disappointing, I think just a little bit further up, right before we get to the viewpoint, is an old tunnel. So before they had finished this dirt road here, they had actually blasted a tunnel through the mountain to get vehicles through very long time ago down there, and that would have been pretty cool to see, but unfortunately missed out on that. I would not recommend this road unless you have decent ground clearance. We did see a couple other vehicles. An old man drove a old Crown Victoria up here. He said it was a 2006. Those have pretty decent ground clearance. They're tough old cars. There are some very deep potholes here. It can definitely be done in 2-wheel drive. You don't need 4-wheel drive to get up here. There are a couple of like adventure vans, camper vans parked up here now as well, but they were going extremely slow. Airing down the tires help you go a little bit faster and a little bit smoother ride, which these folks obviously didn't do.
Did that van like twice as long?
It did. It took them a very long time to get up here. We passed them down at the bottom. They were going very slow.
I thought they might have turned around.
Yeah, I thought they might have too, because some of those potholes were very, very large. Like you'd be scraping the bottom if you didn't have good ground clearance.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, we're ready to head back down.
that's the end of day 25. We drove up a rough mining road to see the Salmon Glacier after stopping at the Fish Creek Wildlife Center. Couldn't quite go all the way. We didn't get to go to see where they filmed the thing like we were trying to. Snow blocked their way, but it was so cool to go up there. And then what animals did we see?
Oh, marmot.
Marmots. Lots of marmots. Got pictures of one of them. Other one we saw running across the road or diving over the edge into the brush. And then we came back down into town and checked out the gift shop. Yeah, we'll have to look at yeah, you guys were. And she was impressed by your manners and how well behaved you were. And getting a bad day, slightly less bad, because saw some cute on ran wild and he likes some extra stuff. That was very nice stuff. Rock and we got a magnet. But we got some fudge. What do you think of the fudge? It was good. That's good. Well, good. With that. Yep. And then we went across to the glacier end and got Hyderized. Randy is not impressed. I did it. And then we just kind of came back and relaxed at camp for the rest of the day. So, what do I need to do?
You guys should like and subscribe.
Make sure you do what he says, because tomorrow we're packing up and we're going to go to the Niska. Probably not pronouncing that right. There's actually a very, very, very long native name for it, but it's also known as the Lava Bed Memorial Park, Niska Lava Bed Memorial Park. It's a provincial, actually joint, and I think it was first, is what I read, the first joint British Columbia provincial and First Nations managed park. So the Niska Nation, the people, probably not pronouncing it right, but we'll maybe find out how to pronounce it tomorrow at their visitor center or cultural center. And they manage it, and they actually renamed all the towns in the area back to their original language, to that original Moan. They had other like English or French names, but they got renamed back to the First Nation names. So that's pretty interesting. And we're going to check that out. I think it's probably one that far less Americans visit. So it's a little off the main highways here, but it should be interesting. As always, thanks for watching, and we hope to see you in the next one.